Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. We did that at camp.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's 9
o'clock and it's 91 degrees.
My dash temp says 91, and I believe it. I just got gas.
It's like
humid. It's still June. It's going to be so hot. Yeah, it's humid. It's going to be hotter in July. And August is going to be like...
Mom, I think we need to move to a drier state. Vlog. This is our drum roll. New York vlog. We're going to New York tomorrow.
New York.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do.
Take a bacon, put it in a pancake. There's nothing you can't. Yeah, we're going to New York tomorrow with Grammy.
However,
our flight leaves. I think it starts boarding at 6 a.m.
That's how I feel about our flight. It was so early.
Don't draw me in the eyes.
That's how I feel.
So we're getting up at the tramp stamp at dawn.
Yeah, 'cause like butt crack, but
a little bit like earlier. We are out and about this morning. I'm still working on my big costume project, so we're out to get things for our trip, but also I need to get things so I can make as much progress with my costumes as possible before I leave for 5 days. I've only been to New York once before, and it was several years ago. We're staying close to Times Square. We're really hoping we have a naked cowboy sighting.
No, I'm not hoping for you.
It's iconic.
I don't want to see naked man.
Well, he's just got unders and a guitar and a cowboy hat. So he's not completely naked.
Where did this naked cowboy come from? I don't know.
It's been years.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about when you say naked cowboy.
Look him up on your phone. I'll wait.
I don't... You know what I want to see? A person dressed as a pigeon asking for food.
Well, you might see that. There's going to be lots of hobos, tweakers, people sleep on the sidewalk. Yeah, he's just wearing boots, unders, a guitar, and a cowboy hat. But he's called the Naked Cowboy.
No, he looks modest.
Yeah. I mean, he can't be totally naked. That's indecent exposure. But, like, he's
That's
iconic.
going to be me.
That
see,
could
because
be
he has a
me.
mask on.
That could be me.
Just kidding.
Anyway, we're going to go see some shows.
Look at him working out.
Look at this person who parked across the way and decided they didn't need parking spots. Let me show you. What? They're like, what? Who, me? No. So we definitely want to go to some Broadway. We want to hit up a couple of diners and cafes. We're going to eat the good pizza, eat the good cheesecake. We're going to go to this place called Alice's Tea Room, which sounds kind of cool. We want to hit up some little local coffee shops and bookstores and do some thrifting.
This is what I'm looking for on our trip.
If you find them, I will pay to have your picture made.
Oh, I'm not standing next to them. I'm taking a picture from afar.
So I'm going to be like...
No, I'm taking a
shoes. Oh my. Okay.
I need to find the picture.
Good morning. Welcome to the Tramp Stamp Dawn. Good morning. Our fearless driver. We have awakened. It is 4:10 in the morning. So we're heading to the airport. That's really all I've got right now.
We'll update y'all when we get to the airport.
Okay. We're in the waiting. We got robot coffee. It's quiet.
Did you drink your coffee?
Yeah, I did. 7:30. We've been here since. What time did we get here? Like
4:45.
5:30. 4:45. We got here at 4:45. We got on the plane. We sat on the plane.
And now we're off.
And then we got to restart the engines. We're like, okay, cool. And then they come back on. They're like, we need to reset our system, so you have to go off the plane. So we're still back in it. And there's a bird trapped in here. Poor thing is trying to get out. See if we can find it. Well, there he is. Oh.
people
in the basement of the airport.
Someone's gonna walk out of the bathroom.
It's okay. So the plane is broken. So we can't get on this plane. So immediately everyone's going up to the counter. Granny is like a travel genius, so she gets on that phone right away. Gets us 3 tickets, another direct flight.
Today.
Today.
Or actually we load up.
We load up at like 11:40. And we get there by 4:20, which is perfect. 4:20 New York time, I think.
Feel how cold my toes are.
You're like,
did you feel them?
I did.
Are they
yes.
cold?
It is currently 9:45. So we have about 2 hours before we get on the plane. We've been here since 4:45. We've been here for 5
been here for 5 hours.
We've been in this airport for 5 hours. And only maybe 45 minutes of that was actually on the plane.
I did not think we'd been here for 5 hours.
We've been here 5 hours. We're gonna go back upstairs and rejoin Grammy. We just wanted to explore and update
We can give you a
everybody.
tour of the airport.
It's not that interesting. Yes, we did.
So we're going up the escalator. This is
behind us.
Oh, that's quite a bad view.
Thanks.
There's security.
We already came through there. Had that adventure.
That's the front. There's the Arkansas store.
There's another overpriced gourmet
You can
market.
film me being a big bag.
Well, what else is new?
I'm already hungry.
I'm a little peckish, but we had a bagel and coffee this morning at like 5 o'clock.
There's a whole 12, no, like 30 terminals.
I don't even think there's 30. There may be like
12 here, and then there's like 5, okay, maybe
there's
close
3
to like
downstairs.
20 almost terminals
Yep.
in this here airport. Okay, so we're on flight number 2.
7 hours later.
I'm not kidding, we've been at this airport for 7 hours. So it's not funny. I'm freaking out. There's a gum. There's gum on my seat.
There's gum right there. It's gross. There's a Pepsi bottle over there that I don't know if they know is playing, but that's okay. It's gonna get us to New York.
Hopefully. It is. No,
Yes.
it is. It is. Don't piss at me. Okay, and there's people boarding, so.
Bye.
Look at the helicopter.
Like sitting down and have to be begging for food, like coughing or, you know what I mean? We did a little beef, they're like picking people's ankles, you know, like hopping around asking for food. Or they look at your scores and then it's like, okay, you test high enough with English scores that you can take college.
Made it to our hotel room. Here it is.
I didn't think we were going to. That taxi was terrifying.
Cozy. We've got a view of the other side of the hotel. The taxi ride was daunting. It was a lot of just trust your taxi driver and know that he's not going to run into anybody or allow himself to get run into. And he's going to get us there in one piece, and he did. But there were some times where I just couldn't watch.
We're saying we're close to Times Square, but look at that. So there's other hotel rooms. There we go. There's other buildings. That's our view.
We're also close. So, we're all kind of freshening up in the hotel, and then we are going to go walk around Central Park. There's lots of food trucks. There's like a little bookstore stand. I think we're going to hit that up and maybe get a boba tea or something. Just kind of walk around the park and just kind of look around the city until we get tired. But we're all kind of tired of sitting because we were at the airport for 7 hours before we got on a plane that actually would take us to a different place. Hotel room. Central Park. Smells like pot and urine.
Our favorites.
Our favorites, all the pigeons roaming free in their natural habitat. Times Square.
I seem like a big turn. I didn't do a big turn.
I got to have it, baby.
Lego store. No, Savannah. There they are. Blues Brothers. I'm taking a video. Stardust Diner. Nobody is singing currently, but they will.
Go downstairs. Go like stand on that thing
Against the audience, but I'm such a text. I am out in radio and shiny providers. Super sure, holidays, why we only live to serve. Try the bread stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? You shouldn't. They can sing, they can dance. After all this is a dance, and I do not use never second best. You're home, don't let you. And then you'll be our guest, we are guests, be our guests.
Walking and walking and walking. Going to Chelsea Market. Oh, that felt good. Yeah, my God. Okay, Macy's gonna play us a song on the big piano. I have to get in here so I can hear it. Skip one. Hooray! Chelsea. Big fat giant Barnes & Noble. Oh, in she goes.
Did you guys see after their tornado, they arrested 2 people moving from South?
Inside a Chelsea Market. I don't remember if I filmed in here or not, but I'm gonna.
a little crazy. So many people. We ate pizza. Pizza was so good.
It's just a bunch of restaurants and stuff. Indoors. Maysie got her fat pizza. I got a pizza. Grammy got an eggplant pizza. Chelsea Market. This place is crazy, crazy town. It's like Buc-ee's at midday.
Oh, yeah.
Getting ready to go to the theater. And our first show of the trip. There it is, yeah. Woohoo! So excited. Shop. I bought a keychain. Macy's getting something. Makes you excited.
That's how I feel. Hello.
Good morning. It is.
My old friend.
I come to talk with you again. All right, it's Thursday morning. My hand is wobbly. Last night we saw. We saw Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. It was amazing. It was so cool. I had read the play. I'd read it, so I knew what was going to happen. I knew the concept, but I had forgotten some of the bits. But it was so cool, so magical. So many trapdoors, water, Dementors that were amazing.
Voldemort.
And I remember reading the script thinking, how would they make that happen in a theater? And I would love to experience that in a theater. And I just did. It was so good. Maysie, what'd you think?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Like 15 out of 10. 11.
Recommends to anybody.
Anybody. Like, you don't have to know Harry Potter.
If you know something about Harry Potter, it makes it that much cooler
Because-
and it's a little easier to understand. But if you don't know anything about Harry Potter, then, like,
But
no biggie as well.
they did a pretty good job kind of like recapping the important things. Like if you didn't know what the Triwizard Tournament was, they did a really good job of recapping it in a line or two. If you didn't know who Cedric Diggory was, then they did a good job of kind of like, oh yeah, he's the one, you know.
But it's just certain things when he's like, oh, when you go to if you didn't know Harry Potter, you would have been like, what's that?
Well, he does talk like this is where my parents lived when I died. Like they did a good job kind of making sure anybody who wasn't a Harry Potter person kind of kept up with it. And then we went by Junior's on the way back, and we put our cheesecakes on the AC unit because there's no fridge, and that will
the AC's cold.
And that will keep it. We might even shut these blinds to kind of make sure the sun doesn't come in.
Yeah, I just wanted to peek at people.
Oh, I like peeking at people. So there was this dude in the theater like, sitting in front of us. There was like the tallest man in the world was sitting in front of me. But we had there were 4 seats available when we bought our tickets. 4 in from the edge. And so we skipped a seat and then bought the 3 in. And then nobody ended up buying that seat on the edge, so we scooted down at some point. So I could see around, I'm documenting, so I could see around this tallest man in the world. And that was fine. We come back from intermission, and he and his wife had switched places. So he was in front of me again. But I was able to lean kind of over. As long as Maysie wasn't leaned forward on her knees, then I could see. But when Maysie leaned forward on her knees, I had to like lean in. And it's okay. I'm not so tall that I obstructed the people behind me, I hope. But there was this man and his daughter sitting in front of us, and he was on his phone the whole time. He had his brightness turned down, but we could see him on there texting.
One time he pulled out Pac-Man brightness.
He was playing Pac-Man. He kept getting up and switching places with the girl, like just standing straight up during the play and switching places with this child, and he's not short, so like blocking our view. And at one point, they were in a pivotal moment in the play. And they're like, what do we do? And I heard him mutter, how about everybody dive so we can go home? And I'm like, Anyway, so today we are going to go down to...
I was sitting right behind you.
Hi. We're going to visit Chinatown. We're going to go to a couple of bookstores. And we're going to go to the Museum of Ice Cream. Correct? That's today, yeah. We're going to get on the subway. We figured out the subway system, we think.
We're really smart. Figure out the subway.
And tonight, the first musical of our trip, because Harry Potter's had music and choreography, but no singing. So it wasn't like a musical. It was like it had a musical score, but not a musical. If that makes sense. We're going to go see Back to the Future. Huh?
There was no singing.
There's no singing, but no, there was music.
Oh, they said music and
but there wasn't singing.
I was like, what?
They used the music for like scene change, and it was choreographed with they all had on cloaks that they were swishing around, and it was all very magical. And
the swishing of the cloaks was
just the little bitty magical things that like poof, there's a scroll in their hand. Where'd that come from? I don't know. Nobody knows. It's a magic trick.
Whenever they all switched costumes, that was insane.
Yeah, that was really cool. You like it too?
I loved it. It was fabulous.
So good.
So good. I've never seen a play use their theater to the fullest.
Yes. Like, I wonder what's going to happen to that space when Harry Potter closes. They're going to have to gut the whole thing because the carpet had H's on it, you know?
I know. Everywhere.
They're going to have to find another play with an H in it.
Yep.
So, all right. We're about to head out. It's a pretty cathedral. In Soho.
I'd love to fill this out.
The Museum of Ice Cream. There it is. Why does that make my legs tired? Woo. The pink subway. Oh, now we're in space. That's neat. Bananas. There is bananas. Get it. Woo! It's like a club. Here, turn on and go picture. Aw, cutie.
The slide's coming up.
How's the water, Mace?
Oh, it feels great.
We're gonna sprinkle pool. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Chinatown. Our fearless navigator. South Dakota. A very popular restaurant in Chinatown. About to open our mystery books.
Get a picture of our mystery. Well, I think you do one and then Grammy to me, then you too.
I picked out 2 others, but I ended up guessing the titles of them and I'd already read them. So I had to pick out 2 more. Walking down the street to go see that cookie jar. He's cool. Look at that. Macy's The Fit. New bag from the bookstore. There's the theater up ahead.
I guess we could go forward. No way.
Kind of hard to. All the lights are messing up my lighting. It's okay.
Good night. Hi. Thank you. Have a good night.
You know what? Can I tell you something? Some days it feels super chill and normal, but today was a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It was like there's something different was different today.
Hey guys.
It's Friday. Oh, it smells like piss over here. We are back at Central Park to walk around and explore. There's all of these horse-drawn carriages lined up waiting for passengers to employ them. Pretty horses. All of these bike-drawn, man-powered carriages too, and they're waiting on the corners to try to get people in their baskets. That pretty horse right there. So we're gonna walk around the park. Macy's getting a snack.
On their trip, but she's clearly not local.
Shoot.
Do you know what?
And it hasn't been identified.
How's your mango, Mace? Macy got a cup of
Good, except
mango.
for that seed.
It's kind of hard not to get the seed. Grammy got a cup of watermelon. It was delicious.
Now my hands are sticky underneath.
We're just chilling at the park today. Music, green, weather's good. Pigeons are very bold.
The white one's my
Big fat pigeons. Macy's eating some mango and they seem interested, but she tossed a piece and they don't want anything to do with it. They keep coming over here. Oh, here comes the white one again.
What's his name? Name's in John. They don't like fruit. Look, the mango.
What?
That's all I have for you, so. Let's put my cup.
They're watching.
That's Harold. Pigeon
Harold. Oh.
John.
Sir. Sir.
Is that Harold?
This is Harvey. Harvey Pigeon.
How about him that Silas caught a pigeon outside of our school? He
Yes.
owns pigeons.
Asking. He
This
goes,
building is
"Wait,
neat.
are you being serious? Did you put it in your computer?" She goes, "Of course not." Immediately pulls it out of her computer.
Finally. Naked cowboy.
The naked cowboy.
Hello. Fancy. Found it. We're waiting outside.
I don't. There's a whole elephant. And the windmill's spinning. So I gotta play golf.
Hey,
Play golf
Mace.
for you.
They go up and under, yeah.
What do you mean up and under?
It is so crowded tonight. Friday night.
Yeah, I got that one too.
All right, for our last morning,
Morning.
we we're going to head down to Stardust again for brunch. We're gathering our things up. We're going to the airport early. We saw Moulin Rouge last night. It's fabulous, as expected. I have a cold. Cool. This is at the airport. The fountain gives off a little show. We are having a snack.
Yeah,
Maysie
light
got
snack.
a fat burrito. Thing weighs like 10 pounds. I got some guac because I'm still pretty full from breakfast. Then we got a bowl. And we've got lots of time. We're just going to chill here at the airport, read. Oh. Oh wait, hang on. She's a myth. All right. Trip to New York. 5 stars?
This burrito is 5 stars.
Did you slap it? You slapped the burrito. We had a good time. We did everything we wanted to do.
It was very fun.
We had breakfast again at Stardust this morning. And that was fun. Got to the airport early. This cab ride wasn't nearly as terrifying as the first one.
He was very nice.
He was very nice. He was telling us about his kids. He's got 2 sets of twins. Like, what are the odds? But apparently they're rampant in his family. And it was great.
Driven for almost 40 years. 40 years the taxi cab driver.
I mean, taxi
2
cab
more months and he'll be 40 years.
Doesn't pay very bad. He pays pretty well.
Well, I mean, if you stay busy, and it sounds like he stays busy. He was giving us some history of the hotel, pointing out the boroughs, talking about the bridges. Like, well, if you've driven in the city for 40 years.
Who needs a big bus tour when you could just get him in the cab?
All right, like, let's get Tony as our tour guide. Racing for our connecting flight from DC to XNA. Maybe a little. It's a pretty quick turnaround. Still got a cold.
2 exit doors in the front and 2 exit doors in the back. All door exits have evacuation slides to use in an emergency. When directed to exit, jump onto the slide and move away from the airplane.
To first class.
Innovation. All exit door slides can be detached and used for flotation.
Got off the plane to XNA. Yeah, check this out. We're waiting right now. Where are all the